I don't know. I feel like I have given so much to particularly my family members, and um, I feel underappreciated and not, um, I don't know, like they don't understand what it has taken for me to get them to where they are now. And I know this is a limiting belief on my part, and I cannot figure out what it is.
It's a condition. It is a condition. So the dissatisfaction then is with the condition of your perception of their behaviors and communications with you. And it is not satisfactory because you are really saying that you love them and you would prefer that they be able to respond to the love that you feel for them in a way that you can more appreciate. But in order to achieve this, you yourself must become less conditional, meaning you must not require that they communicate or behave in a way that will please you in order for you to continue to feel the fullness of love. And when I say the fullness of love, what I am saying is the full emotion of its feeling for them within your body, which you cannot because the condition of their behavior and communications impedes the full flow of how you feel for them. And so then we must look at attachment. And so, which of course you cannot talk about conditions without talking about attachment. And so let us examine, instead of trying to link it to a belief at first, let us follow the breadcrumb trail, or as Michelle would say, follow the thread of that thought, which if you follow it will lead you to the belief. Yes?
Okay.
Okay. And so they do not behave and communicate in a way that you find pleasing. And this has the net effect of being hurtful to you. Your happiness and with them is then conditional upon their behavior and their communication with you, when in fact it is not. And so we must examine your emotions. How does it make you feel when they interact with you in a way that is displeasing? Meaning the appreciation, when the appreciation is not communicated in a way that you consciously understand it. Do you require others outside of you to demonstrate their appreciation of you in order for you to be happy?
I honestly think that I, at least consciously, maybe not subconsciously or unconsciously, but a long time ago, I learned that I wasn't going to receive what I wanted to receive from anyone, and that the only person who does not disappoint me is me.
Interesting. And that is the reality that you have created. And so let us look at that belief. There are many people in the world. There are many people in the world.
Yeah.
Whose interactions. No, you do not believe that. You say, I know, but you do not believe. For if you did, you would have created those experiences for yourself. You see, there are many people in the world who are such natural givers of love. They derive a pleasure from just offering kindness and compassion and patience and love to any that they can encounter. And there are many of them. And you can rendezvous with them if you like, but you must let go of that initial belief that you say, as in your words, you learned a long time ago, for it is a false one, and it is not one that you'd enjoy any longer. Is that correct?
Correct.
then disabuse yourself of the belief and replace it with one that would satisfy you more in your experience. Would you not love to experience the perspective of that new belief? To constantly meet new people who are joyous and are naturally exuberant in their own energy and just want to share that with you?
Yes.
Then you must create the framework that would allow that experience to happen for you and be physically manifested. And so then you have the belief to start with. And it is the belief that you will never be the recipient of reciprocal love.
Right. Can you give me a statement or an affirmation?
You can understand then that you must first be the giver of that love that you are seeking for yourself. Let me say it more specifically. You must first learn to express it unconditionally, meaning with nothing to be gained in return to others. You have to become the thing that you would like to experience. You have to become that which you are wanting to attract. And so let us go back to your condition then. You have to then be able to have the thoughts that when you're experiencing behavior and communication from other people that is less than satisfying, to stop that thought and replace it with the truth. I am surrounded by an entire world of people that only want to demonstrate to me the vastness of their love and kindness and appreciation and abundance. And when you can remember that, then your next focused thought could be, and I am going to demonstrate that first now by extending that to, and we'll just use whatever person that you want to put in that particular instance. And when you do that, you will feel your energy as though moving in a somewhat circular fashion. Halfway, it will shift with that thought. And you can find a thought about that person that you used to have before you became conditional with them. And so, with family members, let us go back to when they were children, if they are children in this one example. Remember when they were so adorable. Remember when everything they did was charming and made you smile. When you are encountering your response to their behavior, you can literally stop that conditional emotion by replacing it with another thought that is more loving. Think of it as an example of a process for you then. And when you do that, when you're able to shift your emotion by using that technique, that is when you want to focus your thought in that vibration of joy and love, and remind yourself you are surrounded by an unlimited number of people who only want to show you how kind they are, how loving they are, how appreciative they are that they became friends with you. You see?
Yes.
And so it is a reconditioning of your emotional response based on a belief that was never true.
Okay.
And that is the exercise you can use for yourself to begin with.
Okay. Thank you.